that way, Rebecca Hamilton works with us on a contract basis. She is a writer, and
Okay.
I might have shared that with you when we spoke on the phone. I don't recall if I told you
Hmm.
about her. Okay. Well, so she does a lot of different projects with us. And so today she's not able to join. So I want her to be able to listen in to help me craft out what we may share about your story. So it helps for her to be able to kind of listen to the whole thing and say, oh, let's make sure we include this. So I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you, but I know anyone that Maritza recommends is somebody I want to know. So love her, and we have just built a relationship. We actually shared a plane ride to Rep Fest last year and got to know each other, and um, had lunch together, got to meet her daughter. And so it was the beginning of a good friendship. So let
Yes.
me, I work with our sales strategy team, Carmen, been with Avon, gosh, forever, all my adult life. I started as an Avon representative in high school, but my greatest benefit in my job is to just create an environment where people self-discover. And so one of the most wonderful things that I get to do is prepare representatives for special events, or to speak on a gold leader call, or to write for their story to be written in our news blog or the Facebook post or whatnot. So I pretty much work on special projects like this. So we're not certain how we're going to use your story, but the fact that you get to share it with someone, I think, is huge. Anytime we can share our own stories, in my mind, it really solidifies it for you, and puts that stake in the ground of part of your fiber of who you are. And hopefully today, as you go out, this will be a foundation of saying, yeah, that is who I am. So we are going to tell before and after pieces of representative stories in this series. So like I said, we may do Facebook posts. We may have something in our beauty blog. It could be something in our Gold Leader call. So a What's New excerpt. We're not real sure how we'll use them. So
Okay.
I'm trying to knock all the interviews out before Wednesday of this week, because starting Wednesday, I am like crazy busy all the way to Rep Fest, getting everything together.
Right.
So enough about me. So tell me what I should know about you. And then we've got about 15 minutes this morning scheduled. Then we'll think about, well, what piece is really about, this is who I was before Avon, and then this is how I would describe myself now. So anyway, I'll hush and let you talk.
Okay. Well, I had spent a little time in corporate America, and then I had a family illness, and that family member passed. So then I left that corporate America, and then didn't do anything for a while. Stayed home, took care of family member, took care of my mom. Then went back to work, and was just working, at the local pizza place. Just kind of relaxing. And then the local district manager, who's Kathy Miller, came in and was sitting there signing up a new rep. And me, I was just being nosy, like, what are you doing? What's going on? And she just said, oh, I'm with Avon and I'm signing up a new rep. And she said, I'd love to talk to you when I'm done. And I was like, okay. And then she had some samples and she gave me Passion, was the new perfume that came out at the time.
Oh.
And that was the hook right there, was that Passion. I was just like,
You love fragrance, and that was it.
love that fragrance. Yeah. I was like, I gotta have this. I gotta have this. And then she was like, well, you could have it and you could have 40% off. And I was like, 40% off? What? And a week later I signed up, for $10, and I took off. And at the time I didn't have the full family support, because my husband was like, oh, here we go. Venture that she doesn't need.
Right.
But, my youngest son was just about to graduate high school, didn't really have anybody in home. And so I was like, it'll give me something to do. And so I said, okay, let's do it. And since it was close to the end of the year, but at that time, the end of the year didn't matter because
Till
PC went,
7. It went through
yeah,
campaign 7, right? Okay.
yeah, yeah. So I made PC My I didn't make PC that year, but I made PC every year afterwards.
Well,
And
that's awesome.
yeah, so I made I think I've been doing Avon now for 7 years, and then I ended up stopping for a year because I had to have major surgery. So I missed that year. So out of the 7 years, I've only missed PC twice. The
Oh,
first year I started, and the year I had the surgery. So, but it's been a great adventure. I've made honor society once in that time frame. I've and I'm on my way again this year to make honor society. So, um, and I'm in leadership. I'm a silver ambassador. I'm working on going to the gold ambassador.
congratulations.
Uh, thank you.
All right. You listen, we are, you can take him or her.
Sorry, my grandson just barged into the room.
Well, let me say hello to him. Or will that make it worse?
No, yeah, come here, Myron. Come here, Myron. Come here. You want to say hello? Come here. Okay. Shh. You gotta stop crying. You gotta stop crying. Come here. You can sit with Mama.
I've gotten to meet 3 children.
Come here.
Hey
You want to sit
there.
with Mama? You can say hello. Oh, you gotta stop. You gotta stop crying. Come here. Sit down. You can sit down with me, but you gotta be quiet. Come here. Want to say hi?
He's like, how do I say hi? Hi, Myron.
Say hi.
Hi there. I have a grandson too, but he's a big boy now. You're just little.
Yeah. Hi. Come here. You can sit with me. Come here. You can sit with me. You want to sit with me? Oh, we got the.
Oh yeah, got to get it over with.
Come here.
No, we have. You. That's the beauty of Avon. It's flexibility. So I mean, certainly we have to finish what we're doing, but I didn't want, if you needed to stop for a minute, that was fine. So, how many grandchildren do you have?
I have 3 grandchildren who I now have legal custody of.
I remember that being a piece of what what Maritza had shared with me, that Avon's really made that possible.
Yes. So I stay home and take care of them. And, so that, also it's a great thing because since I do this full time, they are, part of the life. And my oldest grandson, he is my part of my +1 of my title. My team title is Avon Dynamic Duals +1.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Because
how old is he, Carmen?
He's 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Because originally I just had him, but then now I have the other 2. And but he goes out with me. He passes out books. We'll be anywhere and somebody will say something and it's just come right out of his mouth. Oh, I know where you can get that. My mama can give you that. She sells Avon. Mama, you have a book? You have your card with you? Let me have it. Her phone number is, call her anytime. And I'm just like, okay.
Well, you look at Jordan Mitchell and think about the young entrepreneur that he has, been groomed to be since he was about that age. Donna Reed Mitchell's son.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know that story.
No.
Oh my goodness. Well, Donna, they were in a small apartment, and I don't know. Donna's very. She's so eloquent. So this is not how she tells the story. This is how I tell the story. I believe there was a bad marriage breakup. I'm not sure what happened there, but I know they were in a small apartment, and I know that her son said, "Mama, you can do this. You can do Avon full time, and you can even make enough money that we can have a house someday."
Oh, wow.
Now, fast forward, he is 20 now, I guess. I mean, maybe only 19. But he's been working the business with her. She is a gold executive, silver or gold. So she's at the very top of the one more step. But really, her family has a teenage daughter, and so the confidence of those young people and their ability to speak to other people is huge, just like you're already seeing your other grandson do. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. He tells me all the time. and he works with me at events, and whenever we'll go to an event, he knows his job is to reach out to all the vendors, and pass out my books and my cards, and to collect all their cards, and he'll tell them, I know we're busy, my mama can't come out to you, but here you go, and if you need anything, just call her. And I mean, he's very good. He's a very good salesman. He's a very good salesman. So I'm
so
trying
Carmen, if you could say, before Avon, or even previously, because maybe it wasn't before Avon, and then if you could finish that and say, and now, how would you say that, especially when you think about, it might not just be about being able to raise the grandchildren, but it might be about something else. Can you put that into a sentence?
I would just say, and now, Avon has given me freedom, because I have the freedom to be able to do what I need to do without having, restrictions. And to be able to, care for my family, because I also take care of my mom, who's elderly and has, have to have someone here with her. So I would say they give me the freedom, the flexibility, and the empowerment to be me and to do what I want to do and how I want to do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say, because not all jobs would allow me to do what I need to do and how I need to do it. The first time a child gets sick, they're like, well, you can't have that time off, or you need to take mom to the doctor, you can't have that, or all those things. You don't have that freedom, you don't have that luxury to be able to do that. With Avon, I have that luxury. I set my own schedule. I have my own timing. I can do I can be my own person, be my my own boss, be my own everything. And to me, that is freedom.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's what I love about it.
Well, I got a double treat this morning, not only getting to meet you, but getting to meet one of the three.
Yes.
now, is there one in between, a little girl, or you have all three boys?
All three boys.
Oh, goodness. Well,
yes.
I have all granddaughters except for the one grandson. So it's
wow.
Happens, isn't it? Oh, yes. It's like, there's I was very thankful to have boys. Little girls are so expensive. They got to have the bows, and they have to have all the little purses and shoes, but it sure makes it fun to shop.
Oh, yes, it does. It does.
Well, listen, we will be following up by this Friday to let you know how we'll use your story.
Okay.
And, I wish you a fabulous day.
You too. Thank you for talking with me.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.